tell us about your experience directing the show. We know you've had your hand in that.
Yeah.
How did it change your view on acting or on the show when it came to being behind the camera?
Well, it made me roll my eyes even more at half the directors who come in here. You know, the women are the most efficient and the fastest. Debbie Allen is the most amazing director we have. I'll probably, it might be better to keep my thoughts to myself on how but it was very interesting to learn the other side of it. I see the other side of it a lot, but I was never on the other side of it. It came pretty naturally to me because I've been here so long. You know, I might have a completely different experience if I went to direct something else. It might be much more challenging. But for the most part, I think spending this much time on set, if you're a creative person and you're a visual person, I think that you know, directing is all about the preparation, really, is knowing what vision you have for every scene and how to tell that story. And as long as you prepare, then once you get to set, you should be able to just fly and have fun and watch the performances. And you know, that was my favorite part of it, is working with these actors, you know, in a different capacity. It was super fun for me.
Directing for series television is something I never saw for myself. I never envisioned it. I grew up doing theater, doing musicals, so maybe directing that, but not television. In season 4, my executive producers kind of came to me and said, you know, you should consider directing the show. And you know, any reasonable person would say, no, I don't know anything about directing. But I didn't know how to do that. So I said, sure, okay. And that's when I really started to watch. I mostly watched our directors that came. I looked mostly for what they did not so well, right? Those were my real teachers. And then could compare that to the directors that came that really, you know, hit it off, whether it's with our crew or with our cast, just really seemed like they kind of had it together and the days moved really smoothly. Right. And so I got my first episode in season 6. It was sort of all about Derek Shepherd and this fancy tumor that he had to try to remove, and it's been 2 episodes a season since then.